Do you want to buy the best budget smartphones in 2023? Are you planning to buy a budget smartphone but can't decide what to buy? Don't worry. In this video, we have listed the top 5 best budget smartphones that you can buy in 2023. For more information on the products, I have included links in the description box down below which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. Moto G Power. For years, Motorola's G-series phones were at the top of our list of the best affordable phones. However, Motorola's 2021 lineup didn't live up to our hopes, and Samsung and TCL caught up. The Moto G Power, the company's first phone for 2022, gets them back on track. The fast and cheap Moto G Power can easily go 2 days without needing to be charged. It has a screen with a 90 Hz refresh rate, starting at $199.99. Still, the $279.99 Samsung Galaxy A53 5G is a better choice for the future because it can connect to 5G networks and will get more software updates. The Moto G Power is big and heavy at 7.2 ounces and 6.6 by 3.0 by 0.4 inches HWD. Its weight is well spread out over its plastic frame, though. Also, the back of the phone is textured and matte black, making it easy to hold and not showing fingerprints or scratches. Google Pixel 6a. Even for Google phones, keeping the Pixel 6a a secret was hard. It was talked about in the company's own coloring book for Pixel fans at the start of the year, but it has only just arrived in the UK. It was announced at the Google I/O Developers Conference in May, just like the original Pixel 3a was 3 years ago. It's pretty much what you'd expect from a Pixel A series phone, which is to say that it's a smaller version of the Pixel 6, the company's best phone. But this time, there is a big difference. Google took a page out of Apple's book with the iPhone SE by matching the processing power of its flagship model while cutting costs in other areas. The Pixel 6a uses Google's Tensor chip, giving it the same processing and graphics power as the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro. This has 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage built in. The Pixel 6a has a smaller 6.1-inch, 1080p, 60 Hz HDR OLED screen protected by Gorilla Glass 3 and a fingerprint reader under the screen. It has the same 12.2 MP primary camera as the Pixel 2, Pixel 3, and Pixel 4, instead of the 50 MP introduced with the Pixel 6. It also has a 12 MP ultra-wide sensor and an 8 MP selfie camera. OnePlus Nord N20 5G. In 2020, OnePlus's strategy started to change, and the Chinese company is still moving around as it tries to figure out how to make its products more stable in Europe and North America. In the US, OnePlus sells its flagship phones, the 10 Pro, the N200 5G, and the new N20 5G. The N20 5G costs $282 and is in a part of the US prepaid market that is very competitive. T-Mobile and Metro only sell the Nord N20 5G in North America. However, it is the same phone as the Oppo Reno 7Z 5G, which is widely available in other markets. The Nord N20 has a brighter AMOLED screen with an in-screen scanner, a bigger battery, and a slimmer design than its predecessor. The N20 5G loses the 8 MP ultra-wide camera but keeps the 64 MP main camera and the 2 MP monochrome macro shooters. It also changes the size of the battery and adds a scanner to the screen, which is now possible because the screen is now AMOLED. The Nord N20 comes with Android 11/OxygenOS 11 out of the box, so it doesn't have the strange mix of OxygenOS and ColorOS that version 12 of the OnePlus 10 Pro had. On the other hand, the Snapdragon 695 5G is made with a 6nm process instead of an 8nm process like the 690. With the bigger battery, switch to AMOLED, and more efficient chipset, we expect the battery life to be much longer and the CPU performance to be much better. Apple 2022 iPhone SE. The iPhone SE 2022 is the smallest and least expensive brand new iPhone. Even though the SE is cheap and has a cutely out-of-date size, it has the same processor as the much more costly iPhone 13 and iPhone 13 Pro. This makes it appealing to people who want to save money without sacrificing performance. But if you choose the small iPhone, you'll have to give up some things. There's little more to say about how the iPhone SE is made. It looks like the 2020 iPhone SE, the iPhone 8. Remember, that means an iPhone with a 1334x 750 pixel Retina display on a 4.7-inch screen. There are big bezels above and below the screen, which reminds us how used we have become to iPhone screens that go all the way to the edges. This phone is made for people who are still using an iPhone SE from a previous generation or anything older than an iPhone 8, and it improves on those older devices in several ways. The iPhone SE 2022 is a good deal. It has a similar A15 Bionic chipset to the iPhone 14, many great camera features, and extras like wireless charging and water resistance that are often hard to find at this price. Thanks partly to the A15 Bionic, the changes Apple made to the iPhone SE brought it up to date in terms of performance and 5G connectivity. It's a phone running iOS 16 and will keep getting iOS updates for the next few years. Apple has tweaked the iPhone SE, which was already a great deal, to make it even better. The iPhone SE is a good choice if you are in charge of a group of workers who all need iPhones, or if you just like smaller iPhones. At this price, you can't find a better phone. Samsung Galaxy A53 5G. The design of the A53 5G is definitely eye-catching, but there are signs that it could be fancier than the Galaxy S22 when you look at it more closely. It's a big phone with a 6.5-inch screen and thin bezels. You will like how well the back camera housing matches the rest of the phone. Even though it's made of plastic, it doesn't feel cheap, and the IP67 rating for water and dust protection makes it even better. The chrome-colored edges are a nice touch, and the phone comes in 4 awesome colors: awesome black, awesome white, and the new awesome blue and awesome peach. The screen is another Super AMOLED one with an adaptive refresh rate of up to 120 Hz and an FHD+ 1080 by 2400 resolution. The screen takes up about 85% of the phone's surface, and the display has a pixel density of 405 ppi, which is pretty decent. The Galaxy A53 5G has the same set of cameras as the last model. On the back, there is a quad-camera array with a 64MP f/1.8 main camera with OIS, a 12MP f/2.2 ultra-wide camera, a 5MP macro camera, and a 2MP depth sensor. The Galaxy A53 5G is a well-rounded phone that can compete with this year's most expensive flagships. If you want the Galaxy S22 but don't have the money to buy it, the A53 5G is just as good as the Galaxy S22. This was all from our side to guide you about the 5 best budget smartphones in 2023 that you can buy. If you like this video or this video helped you, please give this video a like. Links to all the product mentioned are in description box down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button to receive update on our latest video.